हरि ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैव पशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदेशभु कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दसाम्बरे मनो सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। वेदोदधिं समुन्मथ्य ज्ञानरत्नं समुद्रितं येन तस्मै वसिष्ठाय गुरुणां गुरवे नमः। वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय। शब्द ब्रह्म की जय। सरस्वती महारानी की जय। योग वशिष्ठ जी भगवान की जय। हम कुछ ढूंढ रहे हैं, पता नहीं क्या। यही है सवाल। योग वशिष्ठ निर्वाण प्रकरण उत्तरार्ध 31वां अध्याय। उसमें कल जो विचार किए थे उसी के ऊपर आगे हम बढ़ेंगे। Whatever we discussed yesterday, we shall proceed further. Yesterday we were composing the personality of the ignorant person. Who is called ignorant? How is he? How does he look like? How his personality is composed. Three aspects we have seen. The light, it is, if ignorant person is there, it is relatively called, it is lighted, it knows itself. So knowledge, that also whatever knowledge the ignorant person has, it is relative knowledge, it is subject to change. That's why we call ignorance not reliable. And the body is made up of, composed by the 5 elements. Yesterday we saw about the elements, 5 gross basic elements, which are the root cause for these names and forms of the world. That includes I and my, that includes the doer, doing process and done object, In this way, from different angles, we see the status of the world, and worldly man or ignorant man is like this. The body, he is the body, he is the body. That means he has taken it for granted. He is the body, gross body, and he has growth, decay, and he has cycle of birth and death. He is the body. This is what is the condition of the ignorant man's body. He is so. Up to this we had discussed. देह मांस आदि स्थूल शरीर पंचीकृत भूतमय. पंचीकृत combination or composition of 5 elements, and something we have seen yesterday on 5 elements, how they are different from each other, yet they are one and the same. The sky, air, and fire, water, and earth, all these are basic elements, and which get together in different ratios, and they give rise to many forms, called the world made up of 5 elements. Stands. It creates the confusion of non-existence. Something appears and it disappears. So whether it is there or not, this is the confusion. When there is a beautiful city we see, after 1,000 years it will be seen as a dense forest. So the question comes whether there was some city here or it is a forest. Whether some beings were living here, where have they gone? Where is the city and all those movements, business, where has it gone? Everything is like this, changeable, so it creates the confusion. What is what? Nothing is clear here. It starts this confusion of non-existence. और जड़ रूप है, तथा मन बुद्धि आदि सूक्ष्म शरीर भी अपंचीकृत भूतों के विकार भूति ही है, अन्य नहीं. So this personality of a ignorant person, we have divided into 2 phases, 2 parts. One elements are known as the units of the 5 elements. Units, just as the inch is the unit to know the foot or yard. The centimeter is the unit, small unit to know what is meter, kilometer, all these. Centimeter is unit, and unit of centimeter is millimeter, decimeter. These are small units to know the bigger figures. Similarly, sound is the unit of the ether or sky, space. What do you mean by this? The meaning is, sky is measured by sound. Sky is measured by sound. That means when the sound is expanded, it is called space. That means there was no space before sound. Understood? Then what will be there if there was no sound? What was there? That is the question that is to be understood. That cannot be, that is what we are searching for, but we don't know what is it. Huh? If there was nothing, if, say, let us for time being, we say there was nothing, and sound came fast. So if there cannot be anything, there was nothing, then where did sound supported? Who supported the sound? Everything has to be supported by someone. You see, this is something, it is supported by the table. Table is supported on the floor. Floor is supported by the roof. This is called floor here. From down it is roof. And it is supported by the foundation, plinth. The foundation is supported on earth. Earth is supported on the water. It is floating in the water. Water is supported by fire. Fire is supported by the air. Air is supported by the sky. Sky is supported by the sound or idea of the sky. And that ideas are supported by what? So simple, but we think it is very complicated. Nobody knows how the sky is supported. We have sliced, we have cut the sky into three pieces. Three pieces. This is a book. This is front page. This is back page, and we have difference. You see, this is forward and some index, and then the subjects. And there are number of the pages, and the end. This is how some pages or some parts of the book. This is totally called book. Similarly, this sky is divided into three parts. Can you divide? Have you got any scissor? या आकाश को हम तीन टुकड़ा किए हैं. Can you divide this water? No. Can you divide the air? Somehow or other we do it according to science. Air, yes, different gases are there, and thick air, thick layer of air, and thin layer of air, and polluted air, or like this, something we have some ideas about it. Water also, running water, stagnant water, or ocean. This is Indian Ocean, that is Arabian Ocean, Sea, that is Caspian Sea, that is you see Pacific Ocean. In this way we have some ideas, we divide it. Air also we divide, and fire we divide according to different degrees of heat or its visibility. In this way, sky also we divide. Sky is, it is Indian sky, it is Ceylon sky. This is Bangladesh sky. This is Indonesia sky. We divide imaginarily. When we divide the earth also, we measure the earth. Can you really measure the earth? We measure it by kilometer or miles, or by any method. We divide it, we measure it. We measure the height. Everything is haphazard. It is not reliable. For some time we can take it for granted. Relatively, this is like this. Similarly, this sky also we divide, and the sky what we see, that is called elementary sky. It is called the basic element. From a sky, the air, then fire, water, earth get originated. Now, this sky, try to understand. We have some idea of the sky. Idea of the sky. Yes, yes. I have some idea about some polar region. I have not seen it. I have heard something. And there is North Pole. I have some idea. Though I have not seen it, nor it is known to me something, but I have some idea. Yes, when the earth is there, there should be axis of it, and there will be North Pole and South Pole. There will be the upper one is called North Pole, the down center axis is called South Pole, and it is something like this, something like that. Some ideas. It is little not straight, it is little tented, little bent on its orbit. This is some idea, some ideas, and it has some speed. It is not stable. It rotates on its orbit. It goes around the sun. Something we have heard, and we have seen something from somehow, and we have some ideas. All these called ideas. I have some idea. There is some triangle called Bermuda Triangle. One who goes there, he is lost forever. I have some idea about the height of the sky. Can we not measure height of the sky? We measure it, isn't it? Some idea. It is so high sky. In this way, some person was there in the past. He wanted to go over the sky and stand over the sky and see the sky under his feet. He wanted to. He did plenty of penance, very severe penance. I want to go above sky. The skies I should see on my feet, under my feet. He did penance. Serious. After a long time, the creator Brahma came to him, my dear child, why are you doing all these penance? Means he has to. Why? Because somebody should give the result of the actions, action and reaction. If he is doing something, then the result should be given. So as a overall ruler or controller, Brahma has to come. So Brahma, the creator, appeared before him. My dear child, what do you want? What will be your will to be fulfilled? Come on, ask me. My dear grandfather, I want to see the sky under my feet. I want to go above it. Brahmaji said, it is impossible. Ask me something else. No, this is what I want. So Brahma said, if you want this only, okay, somehow, okay, your will be fulfilled. So the moment Brahmaji, the creator, disappeared, of course it is a story from here. So he wanted to stand above the sky. So he had to, Brahma gave the boon. So he started growing. He went on growing, then to fill up the whole sky, and then only he can stand, or else how to go above the sky. So he went on growing, and in some stage he himself felt, are such a big body. All the three worlds, it was inside his body. Everything he covered up. He cannot move, he cannot do anything, he cannot eat, he cannot drink, nothing. Nothing is possible. He is growing and growing. If something grows, what is the limit? The limit is sky. But if this person wants to go beyond sky, what is the limit? Limit is limitless. So it goes on growing. Afterwards he felt, I have done a mistake. It's simple. This is foolishness. So again he went on meditating on the Creator, Brahma came to his risk. My dear child, I told you it is simply imagination. Don't ask me such boon. But you didn't obey me. Now what do you want? I want to die. I cannot have this body. Okay. So he died and the body started rotting. And so beautiful, yeah, beautiful description. So all those demons and all those, you see, different kinds of ghosts and all those who enjoy the flesh and bone and drink the blood, they came and enjoyed all his body, and there was very great feast for a long period. That means it was a kind of a destruction, nothing else, a dissolution, nothing else. Some imagination. This is not, this cannot happen, but imagination, when somebody does something, anybody can wish anything. So this was also a will of a person. Another person also, there was a king. He did penance. He was the devotee of fire god. He did penance seriously for a long time. Then fire god appeared before him. My dear, ask me boon, what for you are doing all this? So the king said, my God, if you are pleased on me, I want to see the end of the creation. End of the creation. So fire god said, no, it is impossible. Why all these are impossible? All these are imaginary things, just imaginations. They are not there. There is nothing called sky. There is nothing called world. If we go on, there is no creation. If we go on thinking over this, such ideas come to our mind. I must see the end of the creation. The king had such idea. He asked the God, fire god, if you are pleased on me, please give me boon, strength, so that I shall see the end of the sky, end of the creation. The fire god said, my dear, it is not possible. Don't have such foolish ideas. No, no, I want this. So the God said, okay, go on. So, then and there he was divided into 4 parts. The king became 4 and equally divided, mind, body, everything, because of the blessing of the God. He became 4 and he started going towards 4 sides, east, west, north, south, so that they can see the end, because ends are known by directions. So front, behind, right and left, that's all. So he became 4 and he went on and equally thinking and doing everything. And he had that memory that I shall see the end of the creation. And the God gave him the capacity of remembering all the past time and having the capacity to go anywhere and everywhere, wherever this world is visible and whatever ideas. So those four persons, they went on going and seeing the world. I want to see the many persons. We have also some ideas. Let me see the beauty of Himalayas, beauty of our Switzerland. Oh, I must go and see the Kashmir. It is heaven on earth. People say like something, and naturally you will have some ideas, some desires. Let me go and see. Let me see the top of Everest. I want to see it, how it, from there, how all around the Himalayan areas and other, how it looks like. I must see. You see some villagers who have not even, they are living in far away in Himalayan areas. They have not seen even the bus and car. No. And when they see the aeroplane going in the sky, they will have the desire. Oh, can some people sit in that? How it moves in the sky? Curiosity will be there. How it moves in the sky? Are there some human beings moving it? Can I see? Oh, helicopter. It is so near. Yes, yes, some people are sitting in that. I must see it. There was disaster. There was very, you see, calamity, a natural calamity long ago, and at that time all these roads are blocked. There was no communication facilities. All those distant villages, they were cut off from the plain areas. Nobody can have coming and going, no transaction, and food and other things. They were put by the helicopter. And some people were cut off. They were unable to go back, and by the way, some villagers also, they could get some chance when a helicopter comes and lands anywhere, and some pilgrims, they have to go to their own place. They were taken and left in Rishikesh or Dehradun, so that from there they can have their train or bus or something. So some of the villagers also, they also got chance to sit in the helicopter, and they had great experience. Oh, I have sit in the helicopter. I know how it looks from up. So all these curiosities. So when you have some ideas, then you like to fulfill the idea. This is with everyone, not only that king or that fellow. We also see, I was also thinking I must go and see those those monks, those saints who are sitting on the sky and in a fireplace. I must go and ask them what did they do so that they could see, got that place. I had the ideas. I must do the same. I must fly in the birds are flying. Edison had the idea, the birds are flying, so why not I? Such ideas do come to mind. So this fellow, the king became poor, and they went on endlessly, and at last, when Basitji was telling this story, Ramji said, what happened to them in the end? Now where are they? Basitji said, three are gone, one is there, and one is there, he is yet traveling to see the end. Where is he? Can I see him? Yes, yes, he is in the form of a deer, and he is in your royal garden. He is here. So Ramji wanted to see him. So Basitji, by his yogic power, he called the deer, and the deer came from the royal garden running to the meeting place, and all the people, they saw the deer, and the deer was running from here to there, just like the other deers. They are so restless, they will be running. And Haji, so Ramji asked Basitji, Guruji, I want to talk to him and know his experiences. So Basitji said, okay. Then he invited fire god. There was fire in the meeting. So Basitji prayed, oh Lord, please allow this deer, it is your devotee, you can do anything and everything. So please allow us, allow him to come back to his human form as a king, so that we can have some experiences from him. Please. Basitji is a great saint, so great yogi, so he could persuade fire god. So the moment he prayed like this, the deer comes running and enters into that fire and disappears. And then from the fire comes forward a beautiful dressed, luminous body, the king. His name was Vipaschit. Vipaschit. He comes out, and Dasarath gives him a beautiful seat, and then everybody salute him, and then Rama going on asking questions. What all your experiences? How did you have this idea, and how did you enjoy? What all difficulties and enjoyments you had after going in the journey to see the end of the creation? The king gave him good advices and his experiences. All these foolish nonsense. There is no end. It is endless. So by the prayer of Vasishtha and Rama, request of Rama, then the king did not get the deer body afterwards. He marred in fire afterwards. So he got the end of human journey. Similarly, we have some ideas. Now you got some idea about idea. What is called idea? Huh? Idea is not conditional. It doesn't depend upon time, space and conditions, situations. Idea is unconditional. Any ideas you can have, any time, anywhere, any way. Understood? Idea is not conditional. It is not dependent upon time, space and situations, changes. Of course, everything is changeable. Idea also changes. It appears, it disappears. I shall tell you about the ideas again. I had the idea to build a golden temple on the sky, golden temple. And that temple was situated in the center of an ashram. Ashram is built in the form of swastik. Swastik. You know what is swastik? In the center, I had to build the temple. So I had the idea, there are 33 crores of gods. I wanted to have, to give one temple to each god, and one worshipper, some assistants, they should be there to worship those gods. So in that one temple, I had 33 crores of temples, small temples, in that one temple. And it was so big, it touched the sky. And idea, why to think less? Why to be miser? So let it be built by gold only. So much gold. So I gave the contract to the creator. I asked him, please engage some good trains and any vehicle you can, and carry golds from not only from the earth, from other planets also. Supply me gold, as much gold as I like. Please, I shall pay you. Don't worry. Ideas. And I went on building that golden temple. Every bit by bit, I had the ideas and drawings and everything, how the temple should, every temple should look like, and how they are combined, and where there will be ways to go into every temple and worship it. All those, I took time, days. I had no sleep at all for 25 days, meditating on this idea. 25 days continuously, went on making all the arrangements. day and night when it enters the mind. And on the top I put a very big, I brought it from Jupiter, a big diamond piece that was bigger than the moon, bigger than our moon. I placed it on the top, and seeing this poor sun and the moon, they were feeling difficulties and they were envious of me. They could not round the earth. They had to go round. They had to turn this side, that side, and then only they had to go. It was so high. It was touching the sky. So these Jupiter, this Mars and all other planets and their subplanets, they are children, they are just roaming here and there. What is there? And swastik, in that form, I had the buildings for saints and sages and all the great siddhas of the world. They had to abide there in the ashram. So everybody had his block, not one room. He will have his servants and people looking after him, and kitchen and everything, resting place, everything. So one block was allotted to all those great siddhas and saints and sages. They were invited and I gave them, yes, all these for me. So it was so high, so there will be planes for landing aeroplanes, and there will be inside it, there will be train lines and lifts and all those communication methods. Everything was there. Yes. Day and night, every bit I have designed. You cannot understand my architecture. And in the end, I invited some priests, some gods. They had to do pratishtha. Prana pratishtha means entry of everybody. So I invited all the gods. Of course, everybody was present there. So there was a big festival and Bhandara feast, and everybody was invited, and great cooks from different parts of the universe, they were invited, and they had arranged. I gave contract to them, and they were ready. They cooked so many varieties of different thousands of dishes, and the people went on eating, and they fell sick after eating so much. So I had to call all those universal doctors, Dhanvantari and others. They had to treat them. It took years. What to do? They ate so much. It went on for eras, great eras, thousands of years. I was arranging everything. in 25 days. This is called ideas. Idea. Now I have passed all those ideas to your brain. Now you can have some ideas. This is a disease, a contaminated disease. Isn't it? Now you can think, you can rectify some mistakes. These are called ideas, and our personality is nothing but full of ideas only. Ideas. And those ideas, when they get grossified, then they become desires and all those hopes and anxieties, all those. When they are repeated, they become like that. So this is how we have some idea about the sky, and that idea is greater than the sky, and it holds the elementary sky. It can hold thousands of skies because it is idea, it is not deep, it is not conditional. It can. And you know, you are aware that you have some idea of the sky. 3 phases. Sky is something, some element, what you claim that you know it, and you have some idea about the sky, and you know, I have this idea about the sky. That is your awareness or your knowledge. You know, I have an idea of the sky. So 3 subtle phases of your sky. That knowledge is called conscious sky, and which holds the idea sky, and idea sky holds the elementary sky. One is support for the other. Now you can have some idea about the ideas. How are the ideas? Yes?
Whereas from a relative point of view, this knowledge about this elementary sky should be understood it is through our intellect. So this is
No. Intellect is too gross. You know, you have that super intellect. You know the idea. Your understanding of idea, that is very subtle intellect. It is not common intellect, not mind. Mind only knows what is air, what is sky, what is fire, all those. It is knowledge of the mind. And above that, then the intellect works. Intellect also is subtler and subtler and subtler. Where it goes beyond time and space, then it is called idea. All these are just whatever we are discussing, it is just question of your thinking process, how minutely you can think, that's all. That is, unless and until your mind becomes stable and penetrates into the subject to its last depth, you cannot understand all these, you see, whatever you call subjects or matters, whatever. Always I give you the example of this dawn or twilight, Dawn, where from, what is the exact time when dawn starts, can you say? Who can say? When, from, at what point we call it dawn, and before that it was night. It is so subtle, so subtle. When the mind becomes absolutely steady, and then it starts little vibrating. That state we can say, it is idea of the idea. It is some idea. It is something which cannot be expressed by words or something. Okay? If I use such words, then only you will give up understanding. अरे भाई ये सब दिमाग की खेल है और कुछ नहीं है। आकाश से एक कुछ है, आकाश का एक भावना या आइडिया है तुम्हारे अंदर, ये आकाश इसको कहते हैं। यू हैव सम थॉट्स, सम आइडिया, इट इज कॉल्ड स्काई, व्हिच इज नॉट दैट। यू नो व्हाट इज स्काई? Can you explain what is sky? So that state is called the idea. You cannot express it in by any words or any body expression or words. Nothing you can. Sky is such. It is something which is not expressible. It cannot be expressed. It is beyond everything, beyond our expression. And idea also is beyond the sky. So think something. And beyond that, you are aware that I have some idea of the sky. That awareness is called the conscious sky, sky of consciousness, which holds all these ideas and skies. You know, once what happened? अरे भाई, मैं तो हिंदी में बोलने के लिए भूल गया। ये जो आइडिया है इसको कहते हैं वासना। वासना आकाश, कुछ है तुम्हारे दिमाग में जिसको कहते हैं वासना, जिसको तुम समझते हो या आकाश ऐसा है। एक बार राम जी पूछे, भगवान ये ब्रह्मांड कैसे है? सप्तलोक। तो भगवान वशिष्ठ जी समझाए, ये पहले धरती है, धरती से 2.5 गुना या 7 गुना मानो, कोई 2.5 गुना बोलते हैं, कोई 7 गुना बोलते हैं। 7 गुना ज़्यादा है जल, जल के अंदर ये धरती है। अच्छा, जल से 7 गुना ज़्यादा है अग्नि, अग्नि के अंदर ये जल है। अग्नि का 7 गुना विस्तार, चारों तरफ विस्तृत है क्या? हवा, वायु है। वायु से 7 गुना ज़्यादा विस्तृत है आकाश। There is some saying, how big is the earth? Because it is so gross, we have some ideas on it, some ideas. a grass, earth will be so big. So, how big will be the area or the volume of the water? So it is said, it is, they said 2.5 time. Some say it is 7 times more voluminous than the earth. Voluminous means it need not be in the water form. It may be in humidity or fog or any form. It is more voluminous than the earth, 7 times more. So it surrounds the earth. Earth is within water. And fire is 7 times more voluminous than the water. That means water is surrounded by fire. Fire is not your physical fire as you see. Heat or temperature, anything can be fire. Different forms of fire. And 7 times more voluminous than the fire is called air. Air is more voluminous. It surrounds all these fire and water and earth. It covers up everything. And then the sky is 7 times more voluminous than the air. Somehow, some ideas it is said. So have some understanding. So Ramji asked Vasirji, Guruji, beyond that sky, what is there? So Vasirji explains, you see, there is called Brahmand. Brahmand means the egg of the universe. It is elliptical, it is just like an egg. Okay? So, when the egg hatches, it becomes two parts, and from the inside the bird, little one comes out, isn't it? Just as the eggs hatch. So Brahma, the creator, it is just a story to have some ideas. Of course, we can have scientific reasons behind it. So Brahma, the creator, is the inside small little one. Brahmand is it is in the womb of the greatest. The idea of Lord Vishnu, who wanted to create the creation. So he had an idea. That idea is called egg type. So that idea slowly gets maturity. That is how egg is, after thousands of millions, billions of ages, the egg starts hatching. And then when it hatches, it becomes two, and upper part and lower part. And when it hatched, there was a sound. That's how the sound is the root cause of the creation, they say. There was some imaginations. Just as my Swastik ashram, you can also go on imagining. Anybody can imagine. What is there? You have freedom. This is how the stories are given to us. The egg hatched, there was a sound, and that sound is the root cause of creation. the Brahma, the creator, the little one from inside the egg came out, and Brahma went on creating by imaginations, by thinking. Whatever he thought, everything manifested into some form and name. This is how creation starts. So he thought of the who am I? So he sees himself as the sky, luminous sky. That was the center, a light, and that appeared as the sky. So Brahma is known as Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha means the center of the womb of the golden era. So golden light, the center. So it was a luminous center, and that started growing. So that is called universe slowly. So it has got a top, the upper part of the universe and lower part of the universe, because it was egg type. So Ramji asked, above that egg what is there? So Brahma, so Vasudeva says, another egg. Above that egg, yes, another. It is endless. How much you can think till your thought process stops, till then you can think. So it is endless. This is what is called infinity. Go on imagining. Egg after egg, egg above the egg, egg above the egg. So our Sardar says, Sardarji, our Sardarji says, he asks Basirji, his friend, another Sardar, you see, such eggs, they stand upon each other. After this sky, our sky of our universe, there is another beginning of another universe, and that sky starts from there, and then after the sky there will be air, after the air there will be fire, again there will be water and some earth, and that side also again another, and there will be another platform, end of that universe. Then again, after that, another another egg. So, how can one egg rest upon the other egg? Can it not fall down? Now that is what to be seen. See the balance. You fool, you should not ask such questions. See the balance, they are standing over the other. All these meaningless, some ideas, something. So you have to, because mind is such, it can ask any question, anywhere, anyway. So we have to answer it. This is how our mind is. You cannot appease all the thirst. It can put any question anywhere. You cannot think even what mind is going to think. You cannot think what you can think. Up to that, there can be questions. Unless and until mind sets calm, stops altogether, till then there is no end to questions and doubts and all these explanations or all these meaningless. But we have to mean it, because our mind, our life is like this. Everything we depend upon, we rely upon, we believe it is to be true. So why not mind? Why not this creation? Creation is there. If it is there, beyond it what is there? Another creation will be there, naturally. In this way it goes on endlessly. So this is called beginningless, endless. This is known as infinity. Infinity not a word which has got any meaning. Or endless, beginningless, all these words are meaningless, but we mean something. So this is called idea. Now understand what is meaning of idea. Meaningless, yet it has meaning. Some idea. In this way, this body we have all these five elements, they get together, they compose, they grossify the physical body or gross body is built. And five elements, five units, that is called sound. Sound when expands, it becomes the sky, and when the torch expands, that becomes the air. That is the unit of measuring the air, means to know the air, there is air. We know by skin, by touch. It is cold or hot or something. When something is touched, we understand. But that is through the air only. And forms we see by the help of fire or light. So all these sound, touch, and form, and smell, and taste, all these five units, small measures, they when expand, all these five elements we see. Okay? So these five subtle units, they make the subtle body. This is the point to understand. We have seen the composition of gross body. Now, apanchikrit, which are not mixed up, they are separate from each other. These five units, there is sound, touch, form, and taste and smell. All these five, they are independent. They are not mixed up. So it is not compound, it is independent. When there was the will to hear, then that is called unit of sound. Let me hear, let me feel myself, let me see myself, let me taste myself. Do you taste yourself? No? No? This is a serious question. You smell yourself when you pass foul air. Don't you smell yourself? When you pass a stool, don't you smell? So you taste yourself also. From our mouth we taste sometimes soury water, sometimes something, so many things. We taste ourselves. The tongue tastes. So all these 5 units, we have the willpower took all these 5 forms. Let me see myself, let me taste myself, let me smell myself, let me touch myself. In this way, 5 elements, 5 units, and then 5 elements. Then 5 elements got together, they created different forms, gross forms. These 5 units, they got together as a body that is called subtle body. 5 units and the movement that is called prana, movement, and the ego, I am. So in this way, 8-fold group that is called subtle body. And gross body is composed by gross elements. And they are so much related, that's how I am the body. Subtle body thinks I am the body, gross body. It is very difficult to separate. This is the mistake done in the very beginning of the creation. This is our DNA. I am the body, and because of body, all these problems, miseries, and all these difficulties we face. Because of gross body. Subtle body is not so suffering or enjoying all these as the gross body is. Gross body is made up of gross elements and subtle body is made up of subtle elements. 8-fold body that abides in this gross body, it is all pervading, just as in your room when you switch on, then the whole room is filled with light, isn't it? Somewhere intense, somewhere little less, isn't it? Similarly, this subtle body is all pervading in this gross body. Just as blood is everywhere in the inner body, isn't it? Heat is everywhere in your body. Similarly, this subtle body, which is grossified as it were, and this gross body is composed. In this way, subtle body is inside the gross body as well as it is grossified and made gross body. Just as the sound becomes the sky, similarly subtle body becomes the gross body. Just as the seed becomes the grass, big tree, one day or other, when it goes on changing, the seed, it sprouts and then slowly in course of time it becomes a big tree. Similarly, the subtle body also has become this gross body. So to have differentiation, it is very difficult. You are not this gross body, you are the subtle body. And subtle body also, again we have to analyze it and again dissect and see how it is, where from it has come. So all these together, this body, this combination or this association is called as the person of the ignorant. This is ignorance personified. Ignorance personified, that is called ignorant person. All these are ignorance means which is ever changing, ever confusing and like this. कुछ भाई समझे, ये जो सूक्ष्म शरीर है, 5 तन्मात्रा, ये सब, ये प्रकृति का जो 5 महाभूत हैं, उनसे उनको जोड़ जाड़ करके ये हड्डी मांस वाला स्थूल शरीर को बनाया, और अपने आप सूक्ष्म शरीर जो है वो 8 चीज से बना हुआ पूरी एक समूह है, उसका नाम पूरी अष्टक है, उसको सूक्ष्म शरीर कहते हैं। वही जब स्थूल शरीर के अंदर रहता है, वो सोचता है कि मैं स्थूल शरीर हूँ। कैसे मैं स्थूल शरीर हूँ? जैसे दूध में पानी मिल गया, ऐसे ही समझो सूक्ष्म शरीर इस स्थूल शरीर में मिल चुका है। जस्ट एज दी वाटर इज मिक्स्ड विथ मिल्क, प्योर मिल्क, can you find out where is what? Similarly, this I means this subtle body, it has been the gross body. It is not same, but it has been the gross body. Just as the water has been the milk. It has been one. This is called the personification of the ignorant person, ignorant being. इसी को हम कहते हैं, ये अज्ञानी जीव का व्यक्तित्व, ये व्यक्त हुआ, इसी प्रकार दिखाई दे रहा है। ये हड्डी मांस और इसका जो सारे 5 भूत जो है, उसी से ये हड्डी मांस का शरीर बना। 5 तन्मात्रा और अहंकार, बुद्धि और प्राण से बना सूक्ष्म शरीर। ये सूक्ष्म शरीर का नाम पुर्याष्टक है। आतिवाहिक शरीर बोलते हैं, सूक्ष्म शरीर बोलते हैं, जीवात्मा बोलते हैं। कितने किस्म से इसका नामकरण हुआ। ये इस स्थूल शरीर को मैं ही ये शरीर हूँ ऐसा मान बैठा, जैसे पानी बोलता मैं दूध, पानी बोलता मैं दूध। हाँ, अरे तू कहीं से आ करके इसके साथ मिल गया और कहता मैं दूध हूँ। अलग करना बड़ा मुश्किल। इसको कौन अलग करता है? हंस करता है अलग। हाँ जी, परमहंस जोगी लोग ही इनको अलग करते हैं। द स्वान कैन separate the water from the milk. Rare. Otherwise, it is so difficult to separate the water from milk. Similarly, this gross body and the subtle body. The subtle body says, I am the gross body. Water says, I am the milk. How to divide it, how to separate it. और भी हम उदाहरण दे सकते हैं। जब लड़की दूर कहीं शादी करके जाती है, माँ को छोड़ करके चिपक जाती है माँ के गले में, तब पता चलता है कैसे ये दूध और पानी कैसे अलग होगा। हमेशा के लिए जा रहा है दूसरे घर में, शादी करके जा रही बच्चे लड़की और आखिर विदा की। देखो और बताऊं, राम जी जब सीता और लक्ष्मण के साथ दशरथ को, कौशल्या को और सब राज्य के जनता को छोड़ के वनवास में जा रहे थे, ऐसे ही था हालत। बड़ा मुश्किल था, बड़ा मुश्किल था। और जैसे हिमालय से हम ठंड को अलग करना असंभव होता है, और अग्नि से जैसे गर्मी को अलग करना असंभव होता है, ऐसे ही ये सूक्ष्म शरीर को स्थूल शरीर से अलग करना आसान काम नहीं, परंतु असंभव नहीं। हाँ, it is not easy, that does not mean it is not possible. It is possible, but most difficult. You have to identify yourself with the subtle body. Every second you have to negate this gross body bit by bit. That's how the great Vedas have the doctrine of negation. Not this, not this, not this. This hand is not I. This nail is not I. This skin is not I. This bone is not I. I am not all these. Not this face, not this eyes, not the ear, not this nose, not this gross body, not this head, not this mind, not this, all these I am not. So what are you? In this way, if you can go on continuously think, I am awareness, I am aware of all these, I am different from all these. Just as fire is different from the heat, so also I am different from all these body, neither gross body nor subtle body. I am not all these. By this method, if you practice day and night, continuously for a pretty long time. Why pretty long time? Because since long you have been one with this gross body. To take out the skin from the flesh, it is not easy. They have been one. Just as taking out all the threads from your cloth. If you take out all these wools from your blanket, what remains? When you take out all these threads from your cloth, what remains? How difficult it is to separate. Similarly, we have to struggle a lot, continuously, sincerely. One should feel like a fish out of water, then only you can separate yourself. It is not impossible, not easy joke. People have done it. People have done it, why not you? People have gone to experience a spacewalk, why not you? People have landed over moon, why not you? You can go and walk on the moon. Yes. Thank you. So again tomorrow. It is endless story. We are not able to close the topic. Because this gross body is like that. And I. If I is not differentiated from this body, then who will understand what? Who is going to understand what is gross body? Huh? All these complications, tomorrow we shall see again. Till you are little clear, till that, little clear, you must have some idea, yes, what is gross body, what is called ignorance, what is called knowledge, how it is different from each other, how they are mixed up. Thank you, Hari Om. Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnada Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasisate. Om Santi Santi Santi. Sadguru Bhagavan ki jai. Satchidananda Bhagavan ki jai. Sabda Brahma ki jai. Saraswati Maharani ki jai. Yoga Vasirji Bhagavan ki jai.